Welcome to the College Football Playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. This is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoyed tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the California Golden Bears. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the College Football Playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The College Football Playoff about to get underway. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Boy, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle with the line of scrimmage in such a big game is going to be fascinating and go a long way in determining who wins this game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
In this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. Back to pass. It's Watson. Catch made on the out route. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down. Quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The shotgun running play call. He's brought down out at the 46.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's an out route, the catch made. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
The Hokies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. It's a quick grab. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was an excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Direct snap to the back. Makes it up and over the man. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good, so it's 7-0.
That makes the score Virginia Tech 7, Cal 0.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. First down here for this offense. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Hunter. They stop him, but it's a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Hunter. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And the Golden Bears have 1st and 10 here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Cal.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. On the kickoff is hammered. Sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He hands it off from the gun. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down coming up.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, good tough running here by this Virginia Tech running back. The offensive line did their job to give him just enough room there to be able to get vertical and pick up valuable yards and keep this drive alive.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. Time 7-7.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Back to throw. It's Watson. He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Hokies pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. They're going to run it here. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense.
But when this quarterback's able to pull it down...
And the junior gets home making a sack there.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and then at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. To the air, it's Watson. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pass incomplete. Very nearly intercepted that time.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And that is no good. This game remains tied in the second quarter.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
They'll test the right side here. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Marshall. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Breaks loose at the 40. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The Golden Bears lining up here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Finding space at the 20. Oh, it is a fumble. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Second down and goal. Here's a handoff, testing the middle. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
As a design quarterback keeper. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. This run will be fair caught. last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Important second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Watson. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught in the flat by the running back. He's found some room at the 45. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up a screen. The defense is overcommitting to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and, man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Got space, looking to score. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. So California's offense back out on the field now. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Cal.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Past the 20. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Made the defense look slow that time.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read. Puts the ball where his man can make a play on it. And they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Point after, knocked right through. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. Vols offense back out on the field now. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. Keeping it on the ground here. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on return. Offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking to pass. It's Watson. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down.
Virginia Tech.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The fourth down completion to the running back.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on fourth down. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. Fourth down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. On first and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
He missed it. So in the second quarter of play, this game remains tied.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
This will likely be the last play of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Cal's offense takes the field now. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. And the Golden Bears will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And looking to throw now on first down. The sure hands. It's Marshall. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's caught. It's Hunter. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Quick throw caught on the left side. And they pick up the first down, tackled at the 25. The Golden Bears come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. A handoff from the shotgun. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Under pressure, just lets it go. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Escapes the pocket. The senior calls his own number and picks up the first down.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down. Now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
Cannot escape, and down he goes.
That's a big sack by this defense here on 1st down. Now the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal back at the 13. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Chris, 3rd down here, they throw the football, which I have no problem with down inside this 10-yard line. But the big thing is the quarterback has got to do a better job working through his progressions to give himself a chance. The last thing he wants to do is take a sack, and now they're facing 4th down. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Breaking free at the 35. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Makes a quick catch. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Snags a quick throw. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Dropping back, it's Watson. The pass is caught. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
What a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the first down. He was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
They're going to run it. Touchdown, Hokies. That puts them on top in the second half. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. This should be the last play of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he finds the running back in the flat. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Virginia Tech, 28. Cal, 24.
Defense setting up for a passing down now with 7 DBs on the field. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You know, you might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he's got his man open downfield. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Well, that's a good job by this offense to at least get some positive yards. They kind of put themselves in a tough spot getting behind the sticks. But now, after that big gain, let's see what happens.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his back. Complete to the running back on this 4th down play. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. And the Golden Bears looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. And the ball is hauled in. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The Golden Bears will line up on 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Marshall. They bring him down after a short gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Golden Bears. They jump in front here in the 4th. Now the crucial PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Can they hang on? Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Ball handed to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. They bring it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. Back to throw. It's Watson. Receiver makes the catch, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Here's a target, and it's complete. Defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Running out of time in the pocket. He's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
Now the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still's got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
So California's offense back out on the field now. Very important possession here. Defense did a great job preserving that 3-point lead. Now it's the offense's turn to build that cushion. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
On the set.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Slide 22. Come on, set.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Will he score here? And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cal.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Here comes the point after attempt. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. The pass rush closing in. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. To the air, it's Watson. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of his sticks. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Crucial third down play after that completion. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for the first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down.
With third down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut in to this lead. Cal's offense back out on the field now. Up by 2 possessions here. They have a chance to put the game on ice right now. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.